thought yesterday was really good energy. Really, I think it's great to see batters in the batter's box and some live ABs brings a different kind of energy to the ballpark. Guys throwing the bullpens and then guys on the field. Pretty full day, and again, we have so many position players that are here early. A testament to those guys and wanting to get here and get started. And I thought yesterday was one of our better days.
How much are you connecting with the position players at this stage, knowing that you're kind of meandering all over the campus right now and watching pitchers, catchers, and everything? How much are you getting to connect with this?
I think that's it's they're on a little bit of a different schedule at this point, but getting a chance to see them take their ABs yesterday, getting a chance to see them in the cage, finding opportunities to see them as well, but also trying to connect with pitchers and see their bullpens, whatnot. That's kind of the challenge of spring is to make sure you get around and see everybody as best you can.
JP's one of those guys. Have you talked to him much at all? Obviously a new dad now too.
Yeah. I saw him when he got here and gave him a big hug and great to see him out here early as well and saw his at bats yesterday. I thought he looked outstanding. Seeing those guys here already, but also physically ready to go, I think is a testament to the work that they've put in this offseason, and it's impressive. It's exciting. I think it shows that what these guys are wanting to do this year and coming here and being ready to go.
He was pretty stern about his self-assessment at the end of last year. Obviously a frustrating season for him. Have you talked to him at all about that and just how determined he is to kind of turn the page, so to speak, moving forward?
Yeah, I think JP's a pretty positive guy, and I know that in talking with him in the off season, I think the energy just kind of flowed out of him about how excited he was about this year and the upcoming year, and I think in some ways he's probably turned the page and he's looking forward, and that's a great skill to have in this game. We have to do that a lot, I just again having a chance to see him. I left there thinking, like his energy was so contagious. Just listening to him and him discussing the excitement about what's ahead, and it showed yesterday already, and I'm excited to get this thing rolling here with everybody here in a couple of days, and then get into games. It starts to get exciting as the momentum starts to build with all these guys.
Dan, did you watch Brash at all yesterday? What did you think? He said he was very careful to just stay be free and easy.
Yeah, I keep going back to the smile on his face every time he comes off the mound because he's just so excited to be out there. But I thought his bullpen went really, really well. Again, letting some fastballs go, but getting a chance to spin for the first time, through some curveballs, through some sliders. He in talking with him post workout, he felt good about it. He was feeling much more like a pitcher, that he could spin the ball a little bit, and I thought I saw some good movement on the slider. I think again, just to see him and to know that he's coming along as planned is huge, and we'll just keep him on that same path.
That little group there, the first bullet, it had Logan, Brian, and Bryce all in a row just throwing. It's kind of an embarrassment of riches in some ways, how much you guys have. Like you're rolling these guys out there, and you got 5 starters back, and you got how excited is it to see those guys out there?
Yeah, it is. It's a successful group. They've done a lot of great things in this game, and the trick is to continue to do that. Number one, and the second thing is keeping these guys healthy. But you're right, when you see them out there doing their thing, each of them, looking different. The Woo's delivery is so different, but so fluid. All these guys working on the things that they're working on to get ready. It's quite a group, and we do. It's a luxury. We've talked about that, but this is the time where they start the preparation. They get ready mentally as well as physically, and when games start, I know these guys are going to be prepared and ready to go.
Then we're going to talk with Lazaro Montes. He's a different personality in a large body.
He is awesome. Laz is great, it's just his attitude, his energy. He just loves the game. He loves to be around, and he's been that way since day one. Since I met him, even down in the academy, like he loves the game and loves being around the game, and that's the type of attitude that's pretty contagious. His energy is contagious, and you just love being around it. And he is. He's a big guy. There's a lot of power in that bat, and he's just a fun player to have around.
The voice doesn't necessarily match.
Well, it's a great package, and I think one thing that he brings really is a lot of confidence, and you gotta love to see that in a player, and he doesn't back down from anything. He's confident in whatever he does, and it's really shown here over the last couple of years.
When he went to Ohio, he struggled a little bit early, some swing and miss and stuff, and then he just kind of reset and figured it out. I mean, how important is to see that where a guy struggles and adjusts, mid-season like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the importance of the minor leagues is, you make these incremental jumps, and it's not like you're getting to the big leagues, but you're starting to prepare for what it's going to be like at each individual step, and then when you finally get to the big leagues, and sometimes you're going to struggle at times, and you learn how to get yourself out of it, and Laz was able to do that pretty easily, and I think there is a lot in that bat. There's a lot in that player that's ready to come out, and he was able to make the adjustment quickly, and right the ship, so to speak, and I'm really excited to see how his development continues here through the year.
How much do you think his personality will resonate with fans if and when he does get to the big leagues? Because it seems like it's already on a fast track, and just in terms of being able to kind of connect with the fan base.
Yeah, he just that love for the game, it rubs off, and you just feel it in the clubhouse, and when you talk to him, I don't know how fans couldn't feel it too, and just dealing with him and seeing him on the field, there's always a smile, and there's always just that love of the game that just kind of flows out of him, and I think it's it really, he does make your day brighter every time you see him and encounter him.